Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not a huge fan of horse racing. In fact, I'm not really a huge fan of equestrian sports in general. In fact, I go as far as to say I actively fucking despise equestrian sports. Um, Growing up, my mother and my sister both owned horses, and I usually ended up having to deal with. Well, I got the shit end of the stick, quite literally. And man, let me tell you, those things, those animals will crap for queen and for country. They do not stop. It's just an endless stream of shit. um, yeah, I mean, I suppose I don't mind show jumping. It can be quite exciting, but I would sooner rather chop my leg off with a rusty spoon than sit through an entire dressage event. Dancing horses are a waste of time, in all honesty. With that being said, it's glorious Goodwood at the moment. It's a big racing festival here in the UK, based in Sussex, south of England. I've never been, no plans to go. As I mentioned earlier, I cannot fucking stand horse racing. I don't get the whole pomp about it. I don't gamble either. One of the few vices I don't have. So don't gamble. No interest in it whatsoever. Don't really. Yeah, I can't stand horses. Having been belted in the bollocks by one of them, it's not the nicest feeling ever. But still, there's a cup called the Magnolia Cup. It's a charity race at Goodwood, a ladies only event, and this year it was won by an 18-year-old student from Peckham, South London. I've got her name written down here, Khadijah Mellah. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, Khadijah. I hope that's how you pronounce it, but congrats to her. 18 years old. The first time she ever sat on a racehorse was 4 months ago. And how many times do you hear about people from South London, from Peckham of all places, winning at Goodwood or any competitive race? Really awesome story. Breaking down these perceived classist barriers around the sport. There are a few sports around that still have those. So it's great to see that being broken down. Sport is for everyone, even if it's a horse doing most of the work. But no, she won so many angles to cover the story from. If you're from the media and you wanted to cover this story, and of course they have, so many angles to go from. But this being 2019, the BBC being a thing, identity politics being a thing, of course, we have the first woman in the UK in a competitive horse race to wear a hijab. What the fuck, man? What relevance does that have to horse racing, the hijab? By the way, as an aside, why do feminists, the third wave, or probably post-third wave now, feminists, align themselves with Islam? I never really understood that. And why are these third wavers, or post-third wavers, and the losers in the media, why do they celebrate the hijab like it's some symbol of female empowerment or liberation? It's the exact opposite. And how feminists have aligned themselves with the more fundamental aspects of Islam is beyond me. I can't get my head around it, but then again, I think about it, actually, and I suppose they do both hate white men, and probably now they both hate women as well. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, back to it. What relevance does the hijab have? What relevance does the hijab play in winning that race? Does it turn you into Robert fucking Redford, the horse whisperer, and she can talk to horses? Or does wearing a hijab grant extra vitality to the steed being ridden? Because if so, can the girl I'm seeing this weekend please wear a hijab? Because I am fucking tired as hell, man. Like, please. Anyway, that's beside the point. What relevance does this have? Like, why does this keep being brought up? It's the first person to do this, the first so-and-so to do that, like the first black dude to piss and shit at the same time. Like, it's not relevant. All it is divisive. It divides society along bullshit. Not artificial, but what's the word I'm looking for? Well, it's bullshit lines. Things that don't matter. Petty lines. Just treat people like human beings. Don't treat them like a colour or some fucking category. Man, it gets my goat. Anyway, I hope you guys have a lovely weekend. This is kind of a new setup. I'll be working on it a bit more. but I hope the audio is a little bit better on this video. Like I say, have a good weekend. I'm sure we'll have a lot more to look forward to. Yeah, take care guys, bye.